Stop scrolling and please help me spread the word, because if I've landed on your For You page, you're most likely either a black woman or someone who cares about black women, and the simple phrase I'm about to share could help save a black woman's life. Doctors are to black women what police officers are to black men. That may seem controversial, but I believe it to be true, and I speak from personal experience. If you've seen this TikTok, you know that a 2016 study showed that 50% of medical students and residents thought that black people couldn't feel pain the same as white people. And we learned from this video that because of a 1999 study, to this day, there's a black correction factor for the creatinine levels in black people's kidneys, meaning we're less likely to receive a kidney transplant if needed. So if you go to a doctor, feel you aren't getting proper treatment, or they refuse the treatment you've requested, say to them the following: I will need you to document on record that you are refusing the treatment I've requested and the reason you are refusing to do so.
Imagine you can go to the doctor, right? And you tell the doctor you're feeling a specific amount of pain. And now with black people, we normally suffer in silence. So if you see us at the doctor's office, the ginger and the Sprite didn't work. Okay, it's usually a last resort because we, as I said, suffer in silence. Now imagine a black person in the doctor's office. Let's say it's a pregnant black woman, and she goes to the doctor's office and she's telling the doctor, hey, I'm in this amount of pain, I'm feeling this amount of pain. And the doctor says, you can't be feeling that much pain, you're black. To all the black women who say, I'm a strong black woman, you're setting yourself up, sis. That's like putting I work well under pressure on your resume, right? If you get that job, all you're gonna get is pressure. Okay. I'm a beautiful, talented, intelligent, outspoken / opinionated black woman. I'm not strong. Look at my arms. Weak. As I said in a previous video, the only black women who should say I'm a strong black woman are the ones who are building muscle for either a competition or for personal reasons. You as a regular black woman, yeah, you go through a lot, we go through a lot, but that doesn't make you strong, that makes you enduring. Okay, when you say you're strong, it just makes people overlook your emotional needs. So people are like, oh, she's gonna get over it because she's strong. You get what I'm saying? Now that I'm done talking to my black women, I'm gonna talk to everyone else. Are black women protected, especially by black men? The first thing that comes to mind is the story of Toyin, who met her demise this year. I think it was in June, at the hands of a black man. She was a black woman, and it's just a crazy, tragic story. But that's just to show you that my examples are very recent. So no, I'm not digging anything up. Now I'm gonna go on Wikipedia and I'm gonna just give you guys some information on her situation that happened, just to clarify for some of you who don't know about it. Toyin Ruth Toyin Salau, August 27th, 2000 to June 2020, was an American woman who disappeared on Saturday, June 6th, 2020, shortly after tweeting about being sexually assaulted. Salau was found dead in Tallahassee, Florida on Saturday, June 13th, 2020, and her death was confirmed on Monday, June 15th, 2020. As of July 2020, her death was being investigated as a homicide. Salau was an active participant in the 2020 Black Lives Matter protests in Tallahassee, Florida. Described as an emerging leader and prominent voice in the movement, she had advocated on behalf of Tony McDade in particular. Shortly before her disappearance on June 6, 2020, she tweeted that she was sexually assaulted by a black man after offering to give her a ride to a church where she sought refuge because of unjust living conditions. She was last seen alive June 10th, 2020. And this is the tweet that she sent out. It says, "Anyways, I was molested in Tallahassee, Florida by a black man this morning at 5:30 on Richview and Park Avenue. The man offered to give me a ride to find some place to sleep and recollect my belongings from a church I refuged to a couple of days back to escape unjust living conditions." Jesus Christ. After research by community residents, the Tallahassee Community Action Committee, and Tallahassee Police Department, her body was found on June 14th, 2020 around 9:15 p.m. local time near Monday Road in southeastern Tallahassee. Salaw's body was discovered with that of Victoria Sims, a 75-year-old woman who had been active in local politics. Salaw was buried at Oakland Cemetery in Tallahassee. The day that I release this video, hopefully if it's uploaded in time, August 27th, 2020, would be her 20th birthday. And as I will post on Twitter, she was a life whose life was taken by a life who was a part of the lives that she was protesting for. Ironic. Now I leave you with the same question that I asked coming into this video. Are black women protected? Or you can spin it a different way and you can say, are black women not unprotected? Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat.